Our brains are efficient machines, but they sometimes take shortcuts. These shortcuts are cognitive biases, predictable patterns of thinking that can lead us astray. We all experience them, and they influence our choices, big and small. Understanding these biases is crucial for making sound judgments. Cognitive biases aren't always bad. They help us process information quickly in a complex world. However, they can also lead to errors in judgment, especially when we are unaware of their influence. By becoming aware of common biases, we can start to recognize them in ourselves and others. This awareness allows us to pause, question our assumptions, and make more objective decisions. Confirmation bias is our tendency to favor information that confirms our existing beliefs, even if those beliefs are wrong. We readily accept evidence that supports our views while dismissing contradictory information. Imagine you're convinced that a certain brand of coffee is the best. You'll likely notice articles praising its taste and aroma while ignoring negative reviews or preferring other brands. This selective attention reinforces your initial belief, even if it's not entirely accurate. Confirmation bias can have significant consequences. It can polarize political opinions, fuel conspiracy theories, and hinder our ability to learn from our mistakes. Recognizing this bias is the first step towards seeking out diverse perspectives and challenging our own assumptions. The anchoring effect describes how we rely heavily on the first piece of information we receive, even if it's irrelevant. This initial information acts as an anchor, influencing our subsequent judgments and estimates. For example, imagine you're negotiating the price of a used car. The seller starts with a high asking price. Even if you know it's inflated, that initial number can anchor your perception of the car's value, making you more likely to agree to a higher price than you initially intended. The anchoring effect is pervasive in everyday life. It can influence our shopping decisions, salary negotiations, and even our perception of someone's personality based on our first encounter. By recognizing this bias, we can become more aware of how irrelevant information might be swaying our judgments. The Dunning-Kruger effect explains why incompetent people often overestimate their abilities. It suggests that those with low competence in a particular area lack the metacognitive skills to recognize their own shortcomings. Imagine someone with